It's been quite a while since we had this journey of long exposure photography in the early morning. There's no excuses why I haven't done a video, but I'm back at it. The location that we're at today is our local mall. Our mall is pretty big. Sometimes we take for granted how small or how little things we have, but this mall is pretty huge when compared to other places. So I am currently in the front of the mall. There's our main expressway, and I'm currently in the front, which is where most of the beauty stuff is. And when I say beauty, I mean this part of the mall is something they just added about 4 years back, and it looks really nice. It's a beautiful addition to this place. So I always had this shot in mind that I want to shoot. I'm gonna check that shot, see how that looks. And of course, we're gonna walk around, we're gonna see other things, what we see, and we're gonna have some fun. So for my first shot, what I'm gonna try is, when I was driving into the parking lot to park, I saw this restaurant. It's called Texas de Brazil. And the light and the background and the colors just stood out. It's popped out, and I wanna see how it looks. I just want to see what happens, you know. I always like to describe my first shot as my warm-up shot. As you see right there, you can see the red wall, the chandeliers, the reflection that hits from the light from the chandeliers to the table. It's just something about it that just sucks me in. So I'm gonna take the shot and see how it looks. I'm moving a little bit back because I want to just compress the lens a little to show it. Okay, I'm gonna go with a 3-second shutter speed. No, let's go with a 5-second shutter speed. Okay. And my center focus is the letters that's on the glass. So the glass should hit, and then everything else should just fall into focus. Just in case, I'm gonna rate my f-stop to 11, shutter speed to 8 seconds, ISO 100. So like I said, that's gonna be our blind edit video. That's where I get to show you how I edit, what I do, my little techniques. There are no secrets in this world, there are only actions. And I enjoy sharing what I do with you all so you all can see it. So now we're actually walking inside the front of the mall. I'm not exactly sure what they call this, but it's a really nice area. It's hard to see it, but in that center, right over there where I'm trying to show the tripod, they have a beautiful Christmas tree that they pop out every year for Christmas time. So I'm just gonna look around and see what I see. So I got my next shot lined up. This is one of those shots that you just gotta take. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna look, but I know I gotta take it. Let me show y'all what I see. Okay, so this is one of the entrances to the front of the building. Right there is the entrance of the mall, and this is kind of a walkway, and you can see this structure up to this structure, and it's got a 2-path, some beams that go straight down, and then of course the doors right there. And that's what I'm gonna shoot. I wanna see how that comes out, how that looks. Okay, so this one we're gonna shoot at landscape. I have it at f7.1. My shutter speed, I am gonna go with the heavy I'm gonna go with the 20-second shutter speed, and I'm gonna keep it at ISO 100. I got here at 5 o'clock. It's already, 1 second. It's 5:34. It's just a little, I don't know what the word is, but it's pretty interesting, the fact how fast time goes when you're so eager and there's something you want to do, but you don't have a lot of time. Unfortunately, I don't have all the time to stay till sunrise because I have other things to do in the morning. It goes to show that when you're doing something you love, you don't want to be rushed. You want to do it with care, with grace, with passion. Since I don't have all the time that I would like today, I'm gonna stick to the front of the mall. If I walk around the whole mall, I'm gonna take more time than I have. So we're gonna stick to the front, and we're gonna try to just do what we do, just get some shots. There's another restaurant in front of the mall. It's called the Yard House. And they have these two structures. They have these two sculptures of men holding beer kegs on their back. And this is beautiful table that's lit up with the lights. The flowers are right here, and then it goes to those structures, those statues, and then it shows the name of the restaurant. We got something here. So we're gonna set up for this shot. That's the shot that we're gonna shoot. We got the table, we got the sculptures, and we got the logo of the restaurant. I'm gonna frame it up portrait style and set this shot up. So something I really try to remind myself on is that it's not always about getting that $10,000 shot, that gold star shot. It's not always about that. It's about the journey. And I kind of forgot that for a sec. I was trying to rush in this process. I was trying to, I got to get the shot so I can look really good. I got to get the shot. It's going to look awesome. It's not about that. Yes, we want to get those beautiful shots, but it's also just about the zen, the peacefulness, the relaxing, just take it easy. Yes, I am limited to a certain amount of time, but that doesn't mean I have to rush. The beautiful thing about this that I just realized is that I can come back any other day and go to the next part, or I can continue this front part and keep shooting. You know, just because I can't get it all in one day doesn't mean nothing. Remind myself, I had to remind myself that slow down and just embrace it, take it in. There's a shot I said at the beginning of this video that I've always visioned, and that's what I'm gonna set up for now. So right here we have an entrance. This entrance leads to the expressway. From the expressway you can get off and you can enter the mall, and then from the mall you can either go left or right and park where you want and then do your thing. But if you can see, it's hard to see with this camera, but there's this beautiful structure that goes straight down, the trees on the side, and then the structure of the mall, the front building, and that's what we're gonna take. So right away I can say that at 24 millimeters, it doesn't look good. It just looks like a splatter of information. I'm in the center of the entrance where it divides the people leaving and people entering. It looks like I'm off balance on the photo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna position myself in a certain aspect, be very, very careful of my surroundings. Okay, so this feels about right. Now you're gonna notice me a little fidgety because of the location I'm on, but that's only natural. I'm gonna move just a bit this way. I'm gonna go with the f8. My shutter speed I'm gonna go with 30 seconds because I'm hoping that I can't see the sky, but I'm hoping that I get some kind of movement with the long exposure of the sky. It's hard to tell if there's clouds or anything up in the air. This is gonna be my last shot for the day. You know, this video really brought awareness to me, that it reminded me, like I was saying earlier, just to slow down and take it all in. Doesn't matter if you have 30 minutes, you have an hour, you have 2 hours, you have 3 hours. Doesn't matter what you have. What you do have, you gotta embrace that and enjoy it. You just gotta really live in the moment and just get out of your head. When you're in your head, you're just, sometimes it's like it's suffocating. And that's where you don't wanna be, especially when you're doing something that you really love, something that you love, something that you have a passion for. You wanna be present. So for those that are watching up to this point, I appreciate you very much. Leave a comment, hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.